That's right.
Oh,
Reverend?
Meek
Oh,
World! So quiet. Hello, Meek.
I got one of these small notebooks. I'm writing smaller now. Forgive me if I squint.
Squirt.
That's right. Her fingers crept down my spine, cold and lifeless. Her body pressed against mine, with heat in between. I stroke a strand of her hair, which is rough and fragmented. A body of a broken woman cocooned around my arms, breathing lightly onto my shoulder. The sex has been dry and meaningless, and I had hoped for much more. I pulled away and walked to the mirror, only to find that I had been the same, a cold and broken man. I took a breath in as regret filled my lungs. I watched her change a slow robotic motion. She had felt the same. A disappointment had filled the room like a cloud, raining down shame upon us. Such sin and vice had been pure pleasure before, now seemingly a crime. We kissed and left the dark, messy room onto our lives. Outside, the rain had stopped. A sun nestled between a beautiful rainbow, and I looked up onto the sky. Yeah, I've got a girl at home waiting for me. I took a breath in once more. Still, regret. I had a girl at home waiting for me. Thank you. Genghis Khan was no poet. He'd slay, slaughter, slice, slither, pillage, and plunder, and rape the land he had conquered. But let me tell you, he was certainly no poet. He ruled with an iron fist, commanded all that he could see, and he mastered everything. But he was no poet. He had more sex than any single living person on earth, ever, by far. Today, every single Asian on this planet is directly related to him because of this. And his taste for fine meats had driven out the buffalo. He's once said that walking is too slow, so he invented train tracks. Instead of inventing trains, he just rolled in a ball from place to place on the tracks. Out of rage, he pointed to the exact center of the donut that was 1 mile away, and he roared, causing there to be a hole in it. The design stuck out of fear. Helicopter blades were originally designed of Genghis swirling his arms around real fast like, and Christmas trees were modeled after the nose hairs he had grown. He sneezed, and one day that had created snow. He invented the Philips laser disc, and had stolen the drummer from Def Leppard's arm. And he killed the unicorn. But Genghis Khan was no poet. Thank you. Being the Centaur isn't that bad. I can... Oh, shit. Being the Centaur isn't that bad. I can run faster and I don't have to use my arms while doing so. I can climb ladders at multiple steps at a time. I don't have to wear clothes, and I always win at Oregon Trail because my blood brothers. For no reason at all, I can play the harp real well, reach things on higher shelves, and I can get a front-of-the-line pass at amusement parks. To top it off, I'm hung like a horse, and yeah, life isn't that bad. I'm the last of a dying breed, but hey, I can make the most of it. This year, I'm going to try to make it into the NBA. It's good to be a Centaur. What's that? I'm a unicorn. Fuck this.